Leo, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for November 30th through December 6th. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology, very different from mainstream astrology, which you can find more about down below. All right, Leo, so this week, a transformative month as we go into December, but this is sort of the, repose, the sort of resting period before we go into a lot of the more major transformations. Which will start to unfold over this weekend, at the end of this week. But there's some nice aspects, and that fog that we've been feeling, that Saturn squaring Neptune, uncertainty about the future, where are things unfolding, and that sort of stuff is starting to lift up. So it all starts here around Monday when we've got the sun easing up off of that Saturn and Neptune energy. So here specifically around Monday, there is that focus like there has been. There is that intention, and there's also a lot to learn about your home, your family. There's a focus there on the emotional body, maybe relating to your health in general. So all of this, it's been very important for you to build solid foundations here with Saturn entering this part of your chart over these past couple months. And so anything involving your foundations, whether it's your home, taking that seriously, building that, whether it's your family, relationships there, with your health, taking that seriously. This is going to be the theme with Saturn, but now with the sun here, it's been really emphasizing that, especially with Mercury close by too. So there's a lot to learn about that. But if there's been uncertainty or doubt about those areas, as well as maybe uncertainty or doubt about relationships and how those are unfolding, where those are going, or whatever it might be there, that's slowly lifting as the week unfolds. But I do recommend on Monday to continue to put in that focus and attention here to continuously ground that fourth house energy in particular with the sun. Now on Tuesday, things there's just one day here where things kind of feel perhaps exciting. Maybe there's a new idea, a new perspective on things. Mercury is going to be trining up to Uranus. And so this is going to be coming in from that 8th house. It's about having that deeper view, that deeper connection to life, whether it's the way you express yourself, which can sometimes be the case. But, seeing what's really meaningful to you can be quite freeing. And the way you communicate, the way you socialize, you interact, is bringing that element into it. And it could even be financial material. It could even possibly be anything community or group related, since Mercury does rule that 2nd and 11th house. But it does depend on your personal chart. And at the very least, it does kind of mix up the humdrum of the routine that can be quite new and exciting, or at least a refreshing sort of view of things. And it could be quite healing also, because Mercury is going to be squaring up to Chiron in that 7th house. So around Tuesday, if there's anything you're healing, those wounds or whatever, it's just very natural. It's going through that process, and then as a result, you'll feel more rejuvenated after Tuesday, or as a little later part of Tuesday unfolds. Now on Friday, we do have Mercury squaring up to Jupiter. So this is quite nice with squares up to Jupiter. At least it feels that way. Quite optimistic, perhaps, quite expansive when it comes to those 4th house things, when it comes to maybe the material, financial, or group stuff. And so the key is to keep everything nice and grounded, keep it nice and constructive, because it is a square. And sometimes with squares from Jupiter, we do have a tendency to kind of go to extremes. So watch those extremes. And it's all relating to all this expansion that's been happening with you over the past almost 6 months with Jupiter in Leo. So there is that. There's that opening of your horizons. There's been a lot more possibilities. There's been just that larger view that you've had lately, and that could really be pulling upon your view, your more practical daily view. So you're having more of that optimism in the daily sort of sphere of things. So it's great. It's a great way of working with it to continuously expand, but again, in a constructive way, I think is very important with the square energy. And then over the weekend, we do have the sun sextiling up to Mars. So there is motivation. There is vitality going into the weekend. Now, like I said, Mars is going to be squaring up to Pluto. So, with this vitality, with this energy, and it could be, again, relating to your home, family, your health stuff, or it could also be relating to the financial material stuff as well. There's been a lot of drive and motivation there. It's very important to go deep with that, with Pluto. Be willing to get rid of any old belief systems relating to finances, relating to the material stuff, relating to your self-esteem, what you feel like you're capable of in life. And we all obviously are capable of so much, but there's a lot of old limiting belief systems. There's a lot of old repeating patterns and things that get in the way of that. So the more open you are to change, the more open you are to changing the material stuff as well as you in terms of your drives and motivations, then that will be in flow with this transit. Then you can clear out those old energies to make way for this new restructuring that's taking place in December involving that. And it's also involving that home and family stuff, since Mars does rule that fourth, okay, or the health or emotional stuff, really diving deep and transforming that, as well as the more expansive things of life, such as travel, adventure, philosophy, spirituality, astrology, whatever it might be, really diving deep with that could be an emphasis also. All right. But it's all coming from this, this truth about your self-expression. So really tapping into that raw, true self and having non-attachment and being willing to change and learn more about how you express yourself, I think will be a good way of working with it also. All right, Leo, so I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you haven't already done so, do check out the 2-for-1 readings I'm offering for the holidays, which you can find more about on the next page. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.